for the fans. The glory for the pinstripes.
The Yankees front office is on the verge of making one of the riskiest moves of the last decade. A trade that could either deliver a championship or cost us our future is being discussed behind closed doors right now. I have the details on the package and the name who could be putting on pinstripes. If you want to know if Brian Cashman is about to risk it all, subscribe now and hit the bell, because this news is going to break at any moment. What's up, Yanks Nation? It's your direct source from inside the Bronx, bringing you the hottest intel circulating behind the scenes of our New York Yankees. Today's topic is explosive and could completely reshape our future and our relentless pursuit of championship number 28. Let's get straight to it, because this is a serious conversation, and it involves creating one of the most dominant rotations the MLB has ever seen. In the last few hours, well-connected sources inside the league, people I talk to on the regular, have confirmed to me that the Yankees front office is, in fact, in active discussions and exploring a trade scenario that would shake the foundations of baseball. The name at the center of it all? None other than Tarik Skubal, the phenomenal lefty from the Detroit Tigers and a strong Cy Young Award contender. The idea isn't just to add a quality arm, it's to form a lethal 1-2 punch, a two-headed monster at the top of the rotation with Gerrit Cole. Just imagine it, Cole and Skubal, pitching back-to-back days in a playoff series. That's the kind of move that makes you the undisputed favorite, the kind of power play the evil empire has always been known for. Now, let's get into the specifics of what's on the table, the framework of the deal that's reached my ears. The Yankees would, of course, get Tarik Skubal, but the price, as you'd expect, is sky high. The package Detroit is asking for is heavy, and it's aimed right at the future of our organization. We're talking about 4 names, and 2 of them are from the very top of our prospect list. The Tigers want shortstop George Lombard Jr., our first-round pick from 2023, a kid with an insane ceiling. Along with him, outfielder Spencer Jones, a 6'7" behemoth with monstrous power in his bat, often compared to a certain captain who used to wear number 99. To round out the package, they'd get 2 pitchers, right-hander Bryce Cunningham and lefty Henry Lillane. It's an offer that makes any GM think twice, 3 times, 10 times. We'd be giving up pieces that could be the foundation of our team for a decade. Jones, in particular, is seen by many as our future in the outfield. But the question the front office is weighing is the future now? With a core featuring Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, assuming he re-signs, and Gerrit Cole, the window to win is immediate. The chance to add a pitcher like Skubal, who at 28 just had a downright absurd season, might not come around again. We're talking about a pitcher with a 2.21 ERA, 241 strikeouts in 195 innings, and a whip of 0.891. Those are ace numbers, the numbers of a true Bronx bomber on the mound. Adding him alongside Cole, Max Fried, and Carlos Rodon, assuming they're all healthy, would give us a 4-ace super rotation. It would be intimidating. It would be, in practice, the most aggressive move Hal Steinbrenner and Brian Cashman could make, to scream to the world that nothing less than a World Series title is acceptable. It's a high-stakes gamble, sacrificing tomorrow for today, but it might be exactly what we need to get back on top. The big question that's hanging in the air, and the one I want to chop it up with you about, the real bleacher creatures, is if it's worth it. Gutting a significant part of our farm system, especially guys like Spencer Jones who has superstar potential. For one pitcher, even one of Tarik Skubal's caliber, you gotta be cold about the analysis. The health of our rotation has been a constant headache. Carlos Rodon has been up and down. Max Fried has his history. And relying solely on Gerrit Cole to be superhuman in October is a risky strategy we've seen fail before. Bringing in Skubal completely changes that dynamic. He wouldn't just be another arm. He'd be the co-ace, sharing the pressure with Cole and giving the team a damn good chance to win every time he takes the bump. The $22.5 million price tag on his contract is perfectly manageable within our payroll, especially considering the talent we'd be getting. Think about the postseason. You go into a 5-game series with Cole, Skubal, Fried, and Rodon. What opposing lineup survives that? It's a recipe for a ring. On the other hand, losing Spencer Jones and George Lombard Jr. would sting long-term. These are players who could become cheap, cornerstone players on the roster for years, giving us financial flexibility to go after other pieces on the market. Jones, with his power and athleticism, is the kind of talent that doesn't just grow on trees. Giving him up means the bet on Skubal has to result in, at minimum, a World Series championship. There's no middle ground. It's an all-in move. The Detroit Tigers know this, and they're using their leverage. They aren't in a position to contend right now and can afford to stack up on future talent. For us, the Pinstripers, the urgency is different. The pressure in New York is relentless, and the title drought since 2009 is unacceptable. This move would be a statement of intent, showing that the organization is willing to pay any price to win now. It would be the personification of the Evil Empire moniker, using our financial and prospect power to assemble a team that, on paper, would be almost unbeatable. The front office is at a strategic crossroads. Secure the present with a masterstroke, or protect the future and risk watching this window of opportunity slam shut. The trade for Tarik Skubal is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it creates a super rotation that would make us immediate World Series favorites, forming a terrifying duo with Garrett Cole. On the other, the prospect cost, especially Spencer Jones, is extremely steep and could compromise the long-term future of the franchise. It's the classic dilemma of winning now versus building for sustained success. Now I gotta know from you, Yanks Nation. Would you pull the trigger? Is it worth sacrificing 2 of our top prospects, including Spencer Jones, to bring in Tarik Skubal and build this dream rotation? Drop your opinions in the comments. To make sure you don't miss any updates on this and other deals, subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell. You know the info breaks here first, and the analysis is always straight up.